Hello everybody, I'm Antonia and this is Noel and we are Boxtail Soup Theatre Company and this is another Boxtail Scoop. If you have been enjoying these videos, please do not forget to like, leave us a comment or subscribe to the channel, and welcome to our new subscribers. We have had a busy week this week. We've been finishing everything off for Alice so that we're ready for the performances in Brighton next week. And as you can see, we have a full cast of puppet friends here. And I think we're really pleased with them.
Yeah, absolutely. This morning, in fact, is the first time that we have put them all up together on stands in a line for this video. And I'm so pleased. It was so lovely to put them up and look at them all together and just see what they look like as a cast. They look brilliant, I think. I'm so pleased with how they've come out. And I think, as we said last time, it's a risk. We knew that the puppets that we'd used previously when we originally did the show, could use some updating and we're looking a little bit rough around the edges, and the way that we'd made them was a bit more basic because we've learned a lot, as we said, learned a lot along the way. But nevertheless, it still feels like a risk to remake them and to try and come up with, something that works as well and is going to improve on the original.
Yes, and it still maintains the same charm. I think we said that before.
Exactly.
The other week. But I think we feel confident that we have managed to do that. It helps that they've all got the same costumes that they had before. So we made the puppets to fit the costumes that we already had. We also had decided quite early on that even though obviously they are technically animal characters, we didn't want to make small to scale animals for this show. A, because sightlines and all that sort of thing, but B, because they're talking animals. So it sort of made sense to keep them in the same sort of scale as we had with the previous iteration of it, didn't it? It made sort of sense to have kind of...
Absolutely, and if there was ever a story where you can get away with, large animals in that sense, it's Alice in Wonderland.
Definitely Alice in Wonderland. So, sorry, there's been quite a few planes that seem to be going past today, if you can hear that one, apologies. We have, as you can see, can they see all the way to the floor?
Yes.
Yeah, so we have, as we've sort of said before, I matched the colours of their hands and feet where applicable to their skin tone, their fur tone. So you've got grey hands and feet now on the little mouse. Obviously the duck and the dodo have their orange ones. The hare's got his lovely brown feet and brown hands. And I think, excuse me, seeing them all together, I'm really glad that we did that. The rest of their bodies, though, are made out of recycled sheets. So we still kept to that essence of it as well. We've kept to the essence of the original make by using as much recycling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the bodies are made of recycled sheets. The stuffing is from recycled plastic bottles.
Yeah.
And obviously the heads and stuff, is, as usual, are made of cardboard pizza boxes and that kind of thing. I might just pick up the duck so that we can have a slightly closer look at all of them. So, yeah, where the bodies before were all card and card and paper tubes and cardboard boxes and stuff, they're all fabric, completely fabric now.
And we've spent time this week attaching their heads. So their heads are attached with a ribbon to the top of the body, leaving quite a wide space between the two pieces of ribbon to kind of keep them from swinging too much from side to side when you turn the head. And then the ribbon is attached over the back of the head in the same way as we did the Christmas Carol puppet. So it's got like a little bit on the back and they're velcroed to that, which means that the ribbon then can't shift on the back. So that's what we've been doing after obviously spray painting them all and just finishing them off generally.
You can see behind us as well, there's a little bit of the Alice set. We have updated some of that. I mean, what we're thinking, in fact, is that we may come back to change more of these bits and pieces. The tea party over there in the corner, which is where the March Hare obviously normally sits, we've rebuilt that because that was looking a little bit worse for wear.
It was a little bit broken, I think, in places as well because it was pretty old.
Yeah, basically, so that's in that corner back there. That's been remade. Other things like our little flamingo for the croquet section with the Queen of Hearts, that's been repainted, recovered, just to give it a fresh look and make sure it looks smart.
And we've got little Alice. I think we haven't really shown you Alice very much. We showed you, I think, her head last week, which wasn't quite finished, and now we've finished that off. So she's had a little coat of of paint and some little rosy cheeks put on her. Her head is now obviously attached to her body. And we're really pleased. I mean, she was actually probably one of the ones I was worried about the most remaking, because it's just so key, and we didn't want to lose her. She has a sort of strange role in a way in our production, and it involves her needing to be able to be sweet but also relatively neutral, and charming. So I think we're quite pleased with her. I think we've managed to, and she's got a really nice movement now, so she goes down to a nice little kneel very well. Yeah, so I think we're going to show you them closer up in a second, aren't we? Because we figured, oh sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. I just thought I could help you out by popping it back on.
Because we thought actually that's probably the most interesting thing this week that we can do, really, rather than chat in the same kind of way as we have done for the last few weeks, that we'll actually just show you in a minute them all. But if you want to see the show, obviously, and you're near Brighton, then do come along. We're there from Wednesday to Sunday next week. It's a sort of technically kind of outdoor venue, really, I suppose, and but the weather looks like it's going to be very nice. So that's good. And that's one of the reasons why we've made sure that we've spray painted and varnished everything, so that we are weatherproof to a degree. I mean, obviously we wouldn't perform in pouring rain,
no,
but if it started
resistant.
to drizzle, then we'd probably be okay.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's that much more to say about them, really, apart from showing them.
Yeah,
Unless
not
you've got
really, no.
anything to
No,
add?
I don't think so. Like you said, next week we'll be doing the show in Brighton, so perhaps we can show a little bit of how it all looks when it's set up there.
Yeah, we'll try and do a little video of all of that. But yeah, so I hope that you're enjoying the sunshine if you're somewhere sunny. We are today. That's why I'm in a t-shirt finally. First time this year, I think. And yeah, we will show you all of the puppets. And as we said before, if you do enjoy these, like and subscribe, comment, all of that kind of thing. And we will see you again next week.